So I saw this morning there was a meme going around where Greyhound is saying that ICE agents can't go on the bus unless they have a warrant. I don't know how I remember this case. This I was 1994. I was in grad school. It's a case of Florida v. Bostic, and I think I remember it. The case is 91 because I looked it up today just to make sure. And I was in grad school a few years later. And I think it's because it's in Broward County. I lived in Miami-Dade County, so it's the next county up, which is Fort Lauderdale, let's say, where ultimately I went to law school. And that was with Sheriff Nick Navarro. Now, Nick Navarro was, to be nice, a colorful character. He was the one who decided that all of a sudden we should start restricting free speech, and that came the issue of Two Live Crew and Miami Booty Shake music that I still listen to from Two Live Crew. But ultimately, that was overthrown. It was a First Amendment issue. Coincidentally, my law school professor represented Two Live Crew, so I think that's why I remember it. But basically, the Supreme Court said in that case that you cannot just go on a bus and start doing random searches or asking people to have drugs on them, because it's considered a seizure. If you think about it, you're on a bus. You can't really, how do you squeeze around the agent? And by the way, once you get outside the bus, then what? You don't think they're going to go and stop and ask you more questions? So, of course, the Supreme Court ruled that this was an unreasonable search and seizure. The problem is, this was 1991. What Greyhound is saying is correct, and it might be focused on that. Now, I will say, as lawyers, we have to distinguish. Law students know what I'm talking about. So how is that case different from this case? And the DOJ will probably argue, well, that has nothing to do with illegal immigrants. Those were state police officers. These are federal officers, because we're at a time of war. That's how Trump is trying to get away with all this stuff with deporting just about everybody. But that is the issue that I would hope if it goes to the Supreme Court, they're going to rule the same like they've done before. But then again, this is the same Supreme Court where they said Roe v. Wade is established law. It's case precedent. This has been established. It's been gone before the Supreme Court 5,000 times, and we're not going to overrule that. And then you see what happened. So hopefully the Supreme Court gets it right this time, but at least there is case law out there for any of you that are interested in looking it up. It's Florida v. Bostic, B-O-S, just B-O and then stick, so Bostic at the end. So definitely check out that case. And again, hopefully everything stays consistent. Take care, everybody. Any questions or comments, feel free to post them in the description below.